Chapter 12. The Story of Atlantis. Everyone sits down and Quintus starts to talk. The Atlantis space station is probably, which sounds unbelievable, many millions of years old. According to my research, it was built by an extraterrestrial race who refer to themselves as Aquans. Their home planet was a water planet, about the same size as Earth, but completely covered with water. They built this station to find a new planet because theirs was threatened by an impending supernova. Their journey took many thousands of years, while the Aquans spent time in cryolite. According to records, they look very similar to squid. As they evolved, they used materials from the water to build floating islands. There they were safe from monstrous sea monsters. Over time, the tentacles developed into hands and feet. Equipped with lungs and gills, they can return underwater at any time to search for food and raw materials. They also developed technology and knowledge about the universe. They built this space station to find a new planet where they could continue to exist. When they arrived here, the mammals were not yet very developed. It was the time of the dinosaurs. The Aquans lived in harmony with them and used the dinosaurs as livestock. The Aquans controlled the lizard creatures through genetic manipulation. All was well until something from the depths of space headed straight for Earth. In great desperation, the Aquans then terraformed this place as an ark for the dinosaurs and lizard creatures. Several years after the catastrophe, the Aquans returned to the surface and discovered that only the small mammals and a few sea creatures had survived. The entire ecological system of the Earth had changed completely. For millions of years, they controlled the course of evolution and recognized the enormous potential in the ancestor of Homo sapiens. They deliberately intervened in the development of humanity, creating slaves to serve them tirelessly. The Aquans underestimated the humans. Several thousand years ago, an uprising broke out. Many humans and Aquans died. In the end, the humans won, and the Aquans disappeared without a trace. Atlantis now belonged to the humans and became one of the most important trading centers in ancient times. But what no one expected was that the Aquans would one day reappear. They had hidden in the depths of the sea and were planning to reconquer Atlantis. The war was terrible, and one of my ancestors knew about the power of Atlantis. I don't know exactly what he did, but he transported the station back to this world beneath the Earth's surface. I don't know what became of the Aquans either. The records say that Atlantis was swallowed by the waters and landed here. The world down here is so hostile that many of our ancestors found their death here. Fortunately, the reptilian beings helped us. They designed the protective shield, and with the help of genetic manipulation in the laboratory, reptilian humans were developed through genetic crossbreeding, giving them a better chance of survival in this world. I am the last survivor of Atlantis. Thanks to cryolite and cloning, I have been created again and again. But this time my genes were crossed with those of reptilians, and that is how my daughter, Arna, was created. After my death, there will be no descendants of the people from Atlantis. The only people who will be here are those who arrive by chance through the secret entrances from the upper world. Just as happened to you, thanks to this amulet, which is a key to this world. Quintus says, looking thoughtfully at John. John asks, if this amulet is a key, then perhaps it can lead us back out of this world. Quintus replies, I don't know. But there is a cave at the other end of the sea, inside which there is a huge arch-like monument with unknown symbols. According to records, a river leads into the cave, and the monument extends like a bridge over the river. You are welcome to try. But be careful, there are many dangers lurking. John says, we'll prepare everything so we can leave. Quintus then says, I'll put my daughter at your disposal. She'll bring you supplies and everything you need for this journey. John, Billy, and Ramirez thank him and follow Arna back to their accommodation.